Q&A. This is a funny visual because before this visual came into picture and I used to train people, and sometimes I felt that the way people want to work on the tools is almost like how you talk to people, right? It's if I'm talking and saying, Poshumi, what is which country did the best, or which camera has the highest, profit to sales ratio. So it's like you're talking to human, and the machines are able to understand it and give you an output. So that is the purpose of Q&A. So what it does, you ask a question for your data, and it is able to answer that in form of a chart. Simple example, over here in pure simple English, I'll write buyer type, let's say profit. So automatically what it has done, it has given me a bar chart showing the buyer type, what is the total profit. And over here, whatever changes we want to make, buyer type, profit to sales ratio. So buyer type, profit to sales ratio. This is the gross sales. Okay. And in the same way, if I would have said monthly trend of sales. So what it did is converted my simple English request into a chart of Power BI. And any other questions you can think of? Comparison of camera 6 sales with other cameras. Hmm. Compare sales of camera 6 with other cameras. Still not able to give this country-wise profit. Okay. I thought I'll do a little bit beyond it. So let's say profit to sales. Profit to net sales for what do you call products. So this is profit to net sales for various products. Okay. So if I had this Q&A, but I don't like the visual, then I can always go back and make it a column chart or a bar chart, whatever we find suitable. So in Q&A over here, I'd given to analyze net sales versus profit based on the buyer type. Very interesting output. So what we are doing over here, I had typed this question, which was net sales and profit based on the buyer type. So over here, you will see, over here I have sales, over here I have profit. So institutions are higher sales and higher profits. Good for business. Mini markets are higher sales, but not so much of profit as compared to institutions. So institutions are giving me a lot of profit. Then followed by mini marts. And then we have resellers in the supermarkets. Over here, what is happening? Lower sales and lower profits we are getting. However, the interesting thing is corporations. Corporations, we have more sales as compared to supermarkets and resellers. However, our profits are negative. So probably whatever we are doing in terms of discount bands. Definitely in corporation, we have to work on our discount bands, because even though the sales is there, we are not even making less profit, we are making negative, we are making loss in it. So this is something we should focus on. Institutions, higher sales means higher profit, so focus should be to increase the sales over there. Mini markets, we're getting the sales, but we're not getting equivalent amount of profit. So the focus of mini market should be sales is in place. How do you increase the profit? So we might want to analyze, okay, based on the discount band, which one to use, right? Before all this AI came, when I was teaching, sometimes I used to tell the candidates that, don't behave like the tools can understand you. They don't understand English. But nowadays, we can't say the same thing. A lot of tools have been created to understand our language and convert our language into outputs. So if I look at Q&A, user can type questions in plain language like you saw. What we get is generates visualization. AI interprets what we are saying. It's working with the text that we are using. And based on that technique, it's creating a visualization for us. It enhances the accessibility and ease of data analysis. So I don't really have to be a data analyst to know this thing. If I have a Q&A, I can type it in English. I'll get my visuals as output. Though you're not able to create a very complex output out of that Q&A, but I'm sure they would be working on the language part a little more. And in future, this component will be much more progress versus others. And this is Q&A is very good for non-technical users, and it bridges the gap between data and decision makers, because a lot of people who understand data, but they really don't know how to use the tools and are the decision makers. For them, these AI tools are doing wonders.